Alright, so remember how I talked about if I messed up, if I failed, I would talk about it? Well, yesterday I didn't upload for mostly because I lost track of time. I had to go into work early, and it was actually scheduled, so it was really on me that I didn't upload. Also, I was playing a mobile game, which, honestly, don't download mobile games, they're a waste of time and money. So, do you have goals in life? Don't do mobile games. So, what I did today to help it so I could download, or so I could upload, excuse me, is I put a timer on my phone, set it for 1 hour so that I could play for an hour, and then I'd have to upload. Well, it works pretty much. The hour went off, and then I finished up real quick. I got off the phone, and what I did for the first video and this video, uh, for before I uploaded, before I went caught on camera, I listened to Eminem's "Lose Yourself" 2 times because that video kind of gives me courage to keep going. So there's that I did. So where do I go? So let's go to elementary school. Of course, that was a while back, so I don't remember everything, but some things I do remember. Well, I think it was kindergarten when you had to take naps. I couldn't take a nap. I just wouldn't fall asleep. It would come to the point where they'd have the lights off, and I would just lie there, wide awake, and just wait for the time to be over, because there was nothing else I could do. I wouldn't fall asleep. So there was that. Remember, my handwriting was bad. Didn't want to do my homework. I remember that. That got to be a real problem. I also remember there was a rule about no talking in the restroom. Well, because basically the entire class would go at once. There was no talking in the restroom. Well, there'd be someone there to watch and make sure no one talked. Well, what would happen is I would go in there, and someone started talking to me, and I'd talk back, and the person I was watching was hiding in the stall. They'd pop up, go tell the teacher I was talking. I was like trying to tell the teacher, I wasn't talking. That I had been talked to first, and that person I was supposed to be watching said I talked first, and thankfully the teacher wised up and realized what was going on, so that was good. I remember that was when the name calling about my weight started, making fun of my weight. There's one kid who actually was even bigger than me, and they didn't make fun of his weight. Remember, they made fun of his weight a couple times, but then they stopped and they just focused on me. I tried pointing out that he was bigger than me. Why are you picking on me but not him? And I couldn't understand. Hey, why are you focusing on me? He's bigger than me. I don't get it. My mother told me how the teachers were ganging up on me or something, saying they were trying to say that I could control the way I acted when I couldn't. And finally, we had psych tests done, which showed I didn't really have control over what I was doing. I'm not sure what exactly I was doing. Maybe being disruptive or something. Can't remember exactly. Being defiant, maybe. Not sure. So there was that. There was this one time where I had in my mind that I got the top, cubby, because I had given it to someone else the time before. The teacher let us choose who got the top and who got the bottom cubby at our desks when we switched around. So what else is there? I remember there was a grade in there called citizenship, which wasn't even a class. They just graded our citizenship and didn't really teach us how to be citizens or something. Just said you got this grade in citizenship, and I was always getting an F. I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? teach me to be the citizenship so I can actually know what I'm supposed to be doing. So, I don't know. I was getting an F in citizenship, but they had these pieces of paper, special piece of paper, that were given out to promote good behavior. If you did something nice, like you helped someone or something, you would get this piece of paper. They called them gold slips, and I was getting these gold slips left and right. When it came time to guess, you would cash them in. It's like a currency kind of thing. You would turn them in for prizes at different times. I think it was like every quarter or something. And I would have them like crazy. But I was getting F in citizenship, go figure. But as I remember from elementary school for the most part. Oh, I do remember. There was one time we went out gardening, the garden area. We were told to pick weeds, and I didn't want to do it because honestly, I didn't see why I should. There was nothing in it for me. It was a class, so why should I pick weeds? Well, one of the older kids told me if I picked 50 weeds, he'd give me some pizza or something. So I'm like, okay, there's something in it for me. So I picked a really big one and asked how many it was worth, and he said 1. So I got to 49, I believe. 1 away before the teacher said we have to go inside. I tried to convince the teacher to let me pick one more. She's like, nope. I don't know, maybe she just didn't want me to get the kid to have to pay up. So I remember those instances from elementary school. Yeah, there was a time where we were told to walk down the hallways with our hands behind our back. That's how we were supposed to walk, I think. Our hands to our side or down the back, something like that. My hands were behind my back, and I was staring at the fire alarm, just staring at, and some kid behind me touched it, and the teacher was upset with me saying I touched it. I'm like, I didn't touch it, my hands were behind my back. She wasn't convinced until that kid confessed to it. I remember that in dodgeball, when we were doing the dodgeball in PE, I was hard to hit. I couldn't throw very well, so if I threw the ball, I'd get caught, but I could dodge pretty well. Couldn't climb the rope. I could grip on really well. And if I gripped, I would just hang there. The teacher couldn't understand why I couldn't climb, but I could just hang there for quite a while. But couldn't climb up. So I remember there's this one instance where this piece of metal fell off the wall, kind of did this swing thing off the wall and hit my friend, and then I started kicking that piece of metal. The teacher's like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm hurting it because it hurt my friend. That was, I don't know what I can remember from elementary school. So, yeah, I'll be uploading grades 6 through 8 next. Tune in next time.